Clearview Incorporated is looking to send someone back in time. If you could go spend an hour at any time in your life, what would that moment be?
I really shouldn't have asked her out. It was just one mistake. I was already in a relationship, and we were happy. I mean, we were about to get married and everything, but it was stupid of me. And every time I think about it, if I would just not asked her out, it just messed my whole life up because my fiance found out, and it crushed her. It crushed her family, and I felt so bad about it. And it probably would have been nice if she'd have forgave me, but I understood her point, because I had no reason to do it. I mean, everything was fine. We had our whole life in front of us. And, I mean, from there, my life just spiraled down because I didn't forgive myself. I mean, after they didn't forgive me, I didn't forgive me. And it just got real bad. So, I mean, if I could just have a chance to go back. I lost in-laws that loved me. I lost my respect, my self-worth, my dignity. And even my God, I mean, I felt like God was not even with me when I went through, the homelessness and whatnot.
What specific location would you go back to?
Well, I was at the bar. Shouldn't have been there either. And I had a couple drinks. And I started feeling pretty good, and I saw this.
What would you tell yourself?
And I asked her out. I wound up taking her to dinner, and one thing led to another. I'm still suffering right now. My life is still not the same.
What would you tell yourself?
I don't know how to answer that question. What was that?
Just one?
Just one. I've never done anything like that before. I was out of character. I don't even know why I did it.
If you could go back in time to that moment at that bar, what would you say to yourself?
I would say, remember what your parents have been teaching you all these years. Remember what the Bible says. Remember.
Now think about this. You're sitting at that bar, having a drink, and then you see an older version of yourself walk up. What are you going to think?
Then I would leave.
You?
I would just leave the bar. I'd be grateful, be thank you, and I'd leave.
You wouldn't question this man walking up to you?
Wouldn't question it at all. Because I would be locked into obedience. I was there. Just that one time. I just got beside myself one time. I didn't understand the penalty. Well, I should have understood because the story of Moses and all. He hit the rock one time. Couldn't enter the promised land. Just that one time, lost my life. All I can think about is what I lost. And it just continually haunts me. Can you help me?
Whether or not you're chosen, this is going to be readily available. It may be expensive, but it's worth it.